Jim Romig here from the Internal Roots Movement. We've gotten a lot of questions online and in person about the smoothies that we make. I'm a big proponent of smoothies, and they're really easy in the digestive system, and they can pack a lot of nutrients if you plan them right. So this recipe I've been kind of coming up with for quite a few years now, and it's quite satiating, quite nutritious, and delicious at the same time. So hopefully you guys will dig it. Right, so I'm gonna start off with about 20 ounces, give or take. Everything's, rough, so whatever I put in there, you can do a little more, do a little less. Either water or make yourself up some pau de arco tea. I know it sounds kind of weird, but it tastes good and it packs tons of nutrients that your body's gonna love. So start off about 20 ounces of that. Sure, it's 20 ounces. Next, we'll go into the kefir. Now we use, what's this called again? That's grass-fed kefir. And if you can, get it raw. Raw's great, but this one's not really raw. Probably go about 10, 12 ounces. Oh, there we go. Wow, looks delicious. Just kind of splashing up everywhere. And then we'll do a whole avocado. I guess I should mention, this is going to be for 3 smoothies. So it's kind of cool. You can kind of put them in some blender bottles or whatever kind of bottle you want to take with you throughout the day. One, I'd suggest that you can clean the inside well, not one that kind of has a, closed mouth or closed lid. And 1/2. Can knock the seed out. Some people will put the seed in there, and it has apparently a lot more nutrients, but I wasn't too happy on the way that it sounded when I was using the blender. So some people do it, some people don't. All good if you do, all good if you don't. Then we'll start putting in MCT oil. This, I don't know, maybe a few tablespoons. That way you get about a tablespoon per. This is Flax, Hemp, Chia, coconuts, all kind of ground up into one. And there's 6 tablespoons. So that way it's about 2 per smoothie. So, some cacao powder. And I'm doing about 2 to 3 tablespoons, give or take. And could be wrong. Sometimes they go a little more, sometimes they go a little less. And Maca powder. Something called an adaptogen, which pretty rare plant. I think it's like 1 in every 10,000 plants, maybe adaptogens. And they have these little unique things about them that they help you to adapt to stress. All kinds of different stress that your body has, whether it's up-regulating or down-regulating. So adaptogens are a really cool thing to add into your everyday routine. Of course, we got some turmeric powder. We'll go a few tablespoons on that. Almost. Seems like you never have enough of that stuff. Right. We got some pumpkin seeds, raw and sprouted. You don't have to add that, but it's fun thing to add. Get some protein, get some fat, get some fiber. Among and almond butter. To love the almond butter. I'll do the 1 or 2 really big tablespoons. Just kind of glopping on in there. Delicious. I'm bringing some pumpkin pie spice. I'm going to do a little bit of collagen and gelatin powder. You never have enough of that. It's kind of like people make bone broth. We like to do a lot of too, but sometimes you like to add it to your coffee or add it to your smoothies, just get that extra boost. Next up, some sunflower lecithin. You can use soy, and I think they have it from egg too, but it's kind of harder to find, and soy just kind of sucks. So I definitely go right with sunflower. Great for the brain, great for anti-inflammatory stuff, after you train, all kinds of good stuff. Then we have some grass-fed whey. We go through a lot of vegetarian proteins too. I love them, but for a while now we've been stuck on grass-fed whey and just been digging it. Sometimes I like it, sometimes I don't, but as of late, definitely been digging it. I'm gonna do about 2 servings. Oh, so I should have said about the collagen too. We do 2 servings of that one also. We want to overdo it, so we're kind of splitting 2 servings of both amongst 3 servings. Right. Coming up on the end. Yeah, oh, actually, I lied. We're going with some chard. Now, any greens will do. Spinach, kale, chard, I don't know, mustard greens, whatever it is you want to put in there. But our friend Nicole was nice enough to give us this from her garden. So, we're super stoked on having some nice homegrown stuff in there. A couple handfuls ought to do it. Oh my. There goes that one. And that one. It's all good. And got ourselves some, what is it again? Blackberries. These are from in-laws in Eureka, in your garden. So, some more homegrown goodness. We don't end up putting too much in there. Maybe about a handful and a half. Not a whole lot, just enough to give a little color, a little bit of taste. Last but not least, almost forgot, aloe vera juice. So whatever's left, you just kind of top it off. Very careful, some aloe vera juices have a bunch of crappy stuff added, so just make sure it's pure aloe vera juice and maybe some like that vitamin C, ascorbic acid, however the hell you say it. Yeah, maybe some of that added school, but for the most part, just try to get it pure. Oh yeah. Should probably plug it in, huh? There it is. And sometimes we can throw in a little extra aloe vera juice inside and swish it around to top it off with some water or more Paudiarco tea. Paudiarco tea. In any case, they're done. You got 3 meals right there between you or you and your loved ones, and hopefully you guys will enjoy them as much as we do. Alright, you guys, take care and have a good one.